megahertz. The WXK56 listening area include the following counties: Banks, Durham, Clark, Albert, Franklin, Greene, Hall, Hart, Jackson, Madison, Morgan, Oconee, Oglethorpe, Tolliver, Walton, and Wilkes. Visit our website at weather.gov/Atlanta for the latest weather information, including watches and warnings. You can also like your Peachtree City National Weather Service on Facebook or follow NWS Atlanta on Twitter. Here is the official forecast from your National Weather Service for the Athens listening area. Today, sunny. Highs in the mid-30s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Wind chill values around 5 above zero. Tonight, clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 20s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday, partly sunny with a slight chance of snow in the morning, then mostly cloudy with a chance of snow in the afternoon. Little or no snow accumulation. Highs in the upper 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of snow 40%. Tuesday night, cold. Mostly cloudy with a chance of snow showers in the evening, then partly cloudy after midnight. Lows around 16. Northwest winds up to 10 miles an hour. Chance of snow 30%. And now the extended forecast. Wednesday and Wednesday night, mostly clear. Highs in the upper 30s. Lows around 20. Thursday and Thursday night, partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 40s. Lows in the mid-20s. Friday and Friday night, clear. Highs in the mid-40s. Lows in the lower 20s. Saturday and Saturday night, partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 50s. Lows in the upper 20s. Sunday and Sunday night, mostly cloudy. A 30% chance of showers. Highs in the lower 50s. Lows in the upper 30s. For more detailed weather, water, and climate information, please visit our website at weather.gov/Atlanta. This warning is for the following county: Hall, Georgia. What? Dangerously cold wind chills as low as 4 below. Where? Portions of north central, northeast, and northwest Georgia. When? Until noon Eastern Standard Time today. Impacts: an extended period of freezing temperatures could cause ruptured water pipes. Dress in layers including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside. To prevent water pipes from freezing, wrap or drain or allow them to drip slowly. Drain in ground sprinkler systems and cover above ground pipes. Keep pets indoors as much as possible. Make frequent checks on older family, friends, and neighbors. Ensure portable heaters are used correctly. Do not use generators or grills inside. What? Very cold wind chills as low as 6 above. Where? Portions of central, east central, north central, northeast, southeast, and west central Georgia. When? Until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning. Impacts: frostbite and hypothermia will occur if unprotected skin is exposed to these temperatures. Very cold temperatures can lead to hypothermia with prolonged exposure. Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, a hat, and gloves. Keep pets indoors as much as possible. What? Very cold wind chills as low as 5 below. Where? Portions of northeast Georgia, Piedmont, and western North Carolina, and upstate South Carolina. When? Until noon Eastern Standard Time today. Impacts: very cold temperatures can lead to hypothermia with prolonged exposure. Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, a hat, and gloves. This watch is for the following counties in Georgia: Banks, Durham, Clark, Greene, Hall, Jackson, Madison, Morgan, Oconee, Oglethorpe, Tolliver, Walton, and Wilkes. What? Periods of snow that could be moderate to heavy at times. total snow accumulations up to 2 inches possible. Light freezing rain and sleet will be possible in portions of east central Georgia early Wednesday morning. Ice accumulations less than 0.1 inch are possible. Where? Portions of central, east central, north central, northeast, northwest, southeast, and west central Georgia. When? From Tuesday morning through Wednesday morning. Impacts. Plan on slippery road conditions. The hazardous conditions could impact the Tuesday evening and Wednesday morning commutes. Monitor the latest forecast for updates on this situation. The current time is 4:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Athens climate summary for yesterday, January 19th, 2025. Yesterday's high temperature of 51 degrees occurred at 10:47 a.m. The normal high is 55. The record high is 73 degrees, which was set in 2023. Yesterday's low temperature of 28 degrees occurred at 11:48 p.m. The normal low is 34. The record low is 5 degrees, which was set in 1977. No precipitation fell yesterday, which leaves the monthly total at 1.71 inches. This is 0.95 inches below the normal amount of 2.66 inches for January. The total precipitation for the year still stands at 1.71 inches, which is 0.95 inches below normal. Sunrise today is at 7:37 a.m. and sunset is at 5:52 p.m. Here are the 4 a.m. weather observations from around the area. At Athens, it was clear. The temperature was 25 degrees, dew point 12 degrees, relative humidity 58%, wind northwest at 12 miles an hour gusting to 21, with a wind chill of 14, pressure was 30.25 inches and rising. At Gainesville, it was clear and 21, wind northwest at 13 gusting to 20. At Winder, it was clear and 23, wind northwest at 9. At Jefferson, it was clear and 22, wind northwest at 8. At Monroe, it was clear, the temperature was 22. At Alberton, it was clear and 25, wind west at 8. At Canyon, it was clear and 23, wind west at 6. At Clemson, it was clear and 25, wind northwest at 9. Elsewhere across Georgia, at Atlanta it was partly cloudy and 23, wind northwest at 18 gusting to 25. At Cartersville, it was clear and 19, wind northwest at 5 gusting to 12. At Lawrenceville, it was clear and 20, wind variable at 6. At Macon, it was clear and 26, wind northwest at 8. At Rome, it was clear and 20, wind north at 9. At Augusta, it was clear and 29, wind northwest at 6. At Savannah, it was clear and 32, wind northwest at 10 gusting to 21. Elsewhere across the region, at Chattanooga, it was clear at 16, wind north at 14. At Asheville, it was mostly cloudy and 18, wind north at 13 gusting to 25. At Greenville-Spartanburg, it was clear and 26, wind north at 5. Here is the hazardous weather outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for north and central Georgia. For tonight, temperatures will continue to plummet tonight as northwest winds remain gusty. As a result, wind chills will be dropping to -5 to 5 degrees across North Georgia and 10 to 20 degrees across central Georgia by late tonight. And now the extended outlook for the period Monday through Saturday. Confidence in an Arctic air mass impacting the eastern U-South. Beginning early Monday morning is high. Wind chills from as much as 5 to 10 degrees below zero to the teens are forecast to develop in north and central Georgia Monday through Thursday. An excessive cold warning has been issued for North Georgia Monday morning, with a cold weather advisory in effect for the remainder of the forecast area. It is becoming increasingly likely that a winter storm will impact north and central Georgia Tuesday through early Wednesday. Uncertainty remains regarding exact accumulation, but snow is likely to be the dominant precipitation type. A winter storm watch has been issued for areas along and south of the I-20/I-85 interchange for the potential for as much as 2 to 3 of snow accumulation. Please continue to monitor for future updates. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed through tonight. Extremely cold weather through at least Thursday morning. A very cold Arctic air mass will continue building into the region through much of this week. High temperatures will be below freezing in the mountains, foothills, and northwest North Carolina Piedmont today, and even the warmest locations will not rise out of the 30s. Similar temperature trends will recur Tuesday and Wednesday. This prolonged cold period meets the definition of a cold wave. Its duration sets it apart from cold snaps of the kind we see multiple times each winter, and the associated impacts are expected to be more significant. The cold weather will result in high demand for electricity across the region. Power outages may result from the heavy electrical load. Those who require electricity for heating or medical equipment should consider backup heat or electrical sources. Take steps now to protect your property and health from the extreme cold. If you go outside, wear several layers of loose-fitting, lightweight, warm clothing rather than one layer of heavy clothing. Mittens are warmer than gloves. Wear a hat and cover your mouth with a scarf. If driving, keep your gas tank near full to avoid ice in the tank and fuel lines. Check your antifreeze and windshield washer fluid levels. Be sure to carry a fully charged cell phone. If you are home, consider allowing indoor plumbing fixtures to drip to allow water to trickle through pipes and inhibit freezing. Use caution with space heaters in order to avoid fire or injury. If emergency generators will be used, they must be situated outdoors in well-ventilated areas to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning. Also, remember to check in on family, friends, and elderly neighbors who might be susceptible to the cold. Do not forget about your pets and livestock. Make sure they have a source of water that will not freeze and a warm place to take shelter from the wind and cold. Do not attempt to walk on frozen ponds, lakes, or streams, as the ice will not be thick enough to support the weight, even of a child. A cold wave is defined as average daily temperatures 12 degrees or more below normal mid-January average daily temperatures for 48 hours or longer. Normal mid-January average daily temperatures are, for Asheville 37, Charlotte 41, and GSP 42. By definition, it follows that a cold wave is when the average daily temperature for Asheville is 25, Charlotte is 29, and GSP is 30. Cold weather advisories and extreme cold warnings will be used to cover the short-term impact of dangerous wind chills, such as hypothermia or frostbite. Check weather.gov/GSP over the coming days for the status of advisories or warnings at your location. Here is the official forecast from your National Weather Service.